Hey, Mikey, this is another weird one.
Okay, how weird is it?
It's so weird and so delightfully dark. This episode is about a woman who tried to destroy DNA evidence with Diet Mountain Dew.
Oh, that works. Did you not know?
Unfortunately, citrus-flavored regret isn't a forensic solution. Spoiler
Surely.
alert, it didn't work. Here's a tip if you're planning a murder. Diet Mountain Dew isn't a cleaning product unless you're just trying to kill your chances in court, too. Hey, party people, put your hands in the air. This is a holdup. Just kidding. Welcome to episode 47 and in between of Mr. Robin's Hood podcast. We have what we believe is a very special episode for you today.
Very special, very special. Indeed.
Don't I say that in every stinking way?
Kind of.
Yeah, okay.
You just do the same shit over and over again.
Hey, everybody, I'm Robin Hohweiler, or Mr. Robin to you, and as always, I'm here with my fabulously sassy sidekick, the reigning queen of wit and sarcasm, Mikel Mauree Robinson, a.k.a. Mikey-on-the-Mic. Okay, enough of that. Let's see here. Mikey is world-renowned for her groundbreaking study on the romantic escapades of turtles. Yes, you heard right, turtles.
Yes, I have video footage, pictures, everything. It's a whole thing.
The whole thing is documented in a colossal 1,222-page report, complete with photos and videos that are now so notorious, they're banned in 27 states unless you can prove you're old enough to view terrapin porn. Say hello to our terrapin porn viewing audience, Mikey.
Hello, terrapin porn viewing audience. You're welcome, as I am the creator of the terrapin porn. Or is that right?
Yeah.
That's what you were saying, right?
Yeah, very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I almost forgot.
We're coming to you digitally from the hastily constructed Studio C across from the Woodward Municipal Golf Course, located in the hedonist turtle orgy park of Woodward, Oklahoma.
I bet there are lots of turtles over there. Getting it on. Getting it on, like a Marvin Gaye song.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, wait. No.
What? Isn't that Marvin Gaye? Let's get it on.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
No, I was thinking there's another one similar to that, too. Well, see, that's a 70s tune. You could have.
Well, I probably could tell you some Marvin Gaye. All right.
Okay. So let's see what we have here. So we had an article that came off the Daily Mail, which is probably the worst. Oh, I shouldn't say that.
Yeah, you subscribe to it, so what's wrong with you?
I do. And you know what? They're starting to charge for it, but it's only like, I don't know, it's less than $2 a month. I'll do it.
Yeah, well, this is where we get some of our content. So, like, what are we going to do without the Daily
It's
Mail?
a write-off.
Yeah, there you go.
So anyway, there was a Florida woman who tried to cover up a fatal stabbing by pouring Diet Mountain Dew all over herself, and that had reached a plea deal in the case. Nicole Max, 37, fatally stabbed her 79-year-old roommate, Michael Cirasoli, inside their Daytona Beach home on July 12, 2023, before setting fire to the second floor of the house and fleeing the scene.
And taking a bath in Diet Mountain Dew.
No, that comes later.
Oh, my bad.
She She was a rocket scientist, this one. Okay. Police said they were alerted to the home by a concerned citizen. Probably saw flames.
Yeah. Like, oh no.
And when they arrived, they found smoke coming from the second floor window, according to the Daytona Beach News Journal. Police also found a bloodied knife near his body, and a landlord later told officers that Max was living with Sarasoli. Investigators also claimed in a probable cause affidavit that 2 cell phones were found in Sarasoli's room, one his and the other Max. So she even left her freaking cell phone by.
She probably panicked and was like, I gotta get out of here. Let me burn this sucker down.
Get the hell out. We ought to do it.
Maybe she thought her cell phone would burn up in the house because it had stuff on there that was incriminating.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Damn, girl.
Yeah.
We ought to do a criminal intent 101.
We should, because I should have been a criminal. No.
Wait a minute.
Just kidding. No, I should have been an investigator. I should be investigating the criminals, but I thought it was funny to say I should have been a criminal.
Okay. So
that's another song.
Our our stabber, Nicole, wasn't home, but police found her a short time later at an intersection, armed with a knife and a hammer. Wait a minute. Didn't she leave the knife behind?
Maybe she had another knife. And people have more than one knife, Robin.
Oh.
I mean, Mr. Robin, people have more than one knife. Don't you know?
She was not wearing any shoes at the time. What the hell is she doing in an intersection without shoes? It gets hot down in Florida.
Remember, she's not a rocket scientist.
Oh, right. And police noticed blood on her leg and saw that she was bleeding from her toe. Oh, we had an episode, remember, where the one chick went into the Tulsa funeral home and cut off the other girl's toe? Oh, I'm seeing patterns here. 5, 5, 1, 5. Sorry, that was a previous episode. Go back and look at it. Okay.
So anyhow, so her toe, she stubbed her toe. Okay. And so parts of her shirt also appeared to have been cut or torn, which investigators later determined also had blood on it.
Yep.
Then when they questioned Max, they claimed she changed her story about where she was living, saying she had been homeless for about 4 years.
Yeah.
She also reportedly told cops she was hospitalized earlier in the day after she had a panic attack at a gym where she was running on a treadmill, which is, oh my gosh, can you imagine like her toe got stuck in the treadmill? And it was like,
yeah, well, that's what happens when you don't wear shoes in Florida.
Your toe gets stuck in random treadmills at random gyms and stuff. She denied seeing Sarasoli that day as well. And then police say she later changed her story that she did, in fact, see him. She eventually refused to answer any more questions and then asked for an attorney. Tell me you're not guilty then.
Oh, but wait. It's coming. Get ready. Officers then informed her that they were going to take DNA samples, at which point she requested a soda.
She's like, may I please have a soda?
The cops were so nice. They handed her a can of Diet Mountain Dew, which actually isn't a bad drink. I mean, I don't drink soda.
It's the only diet soda that's actually worth a darn.
Wow.
Like my friend and I used to drink Diet Mountain Dew because it was the only diet that we didn't completely despise.
Uh-huh.
And she had to cut down eating sugar. Uh-huh. And so that's what we were doing. We were drinking Diet Mountain Dews and painting flowers on her mom's garage. Well, which we got in trouble for.
I gotta believe.
And then her mom was like, come finish this shit at least.
I gotta believe.
It's just a bunch of stems on half of these.
I gotta believe that even Diet Mountain Dew probably has as much caffeine as the regular.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, it's a ton.
Absolutely it does. It's the sugar it doesn't have the same amount of, I'm sure.
So the officers noticed that she was taking her time with the drink. They're getting impatient because they want to get their DNA samples. So they tried to grab it from her. At that point, our friend Nicole poured the drink over her head and hair in what police called an attempt to interfere with the collection of evidence. Her efforts failed, as investigators were able to determine that both her and Sarasoli's blood matched that on the knife found next to his body. So she got caught with a knife and a hammer.
The hammer.
Figured out what the hammer was about.
Yeah.
But she left the murder weapon back there laying next to the
with her phone.
body. With her phone.
Then she lit the second floor on fire. But where was he found? Was he on the second floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She tried to destroy all the evidence.
Well, she should have just sat up there and burn up with him. And she wouldn't have to pour the Diet Mountain Dew all over herself, you know.
So in November of 2024, she reached a plea agreement in which she pleaded no contest to a reduced charge of second-degree murder, which is punishable by up to a life in prison sentence, as opposed to a first-degree murder charge, which carries a mandatory life sentence. Now, this is in Florida.
Well, I still want to know.
They're going to lay you on a gurney and start stabbing your veins.
I want to know why she did it, though.
Well, we don't know that.
She never says.
I mean, there's like 40 years difference in their age, and he was her roommate, so yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, maybe he was her sugar daddy, and she thought that if she stabbed him, that
they'd get it all.
She'd get everything.
Oh.
And then she realized, like, whoa, I got to get away with it first. And then she starts running off without any shoes on with another knife and a hammer so she can protect herself from the crazies that were going to come after her. Maybe she has schizophrenia.
We're going to get to that.
Oh, she does?
Hang on.
Crap.
Okay. So she also pleaded no contest to arson of a dwelling, a first-degree felony, and evidence tampering. Oh, shit. And evidence tampering and resisting arrest with violence, both third-degree felonies. She'll never get to own a gun again, will she?
That's probably not a bad thing.
Max will now serve the next 34 to 75 years behind bars. And then there was a second kind of follow-up article on the same website, my favorite news website, the Daily Mail. Oh, wait, it's time for a subliminal message. 5, 5, 5, 1, 5. And this one starts off with a Florida woman who tried to cover up a fatal stabbing by pouring Mountain Dew all over herself has been sentenced to 35 years behind bars. And she's, Nicole, 37, fatally stabbed her 79-year-old roommate, Michael Sarasoli, in their Daytona Beach home back in July.
Maybe she was hallucinating and he was sitting there saying, "Are you okay, Nicole?" And what she heard him saying is, "Stab me and put me out of my misery, Nicole." And so she just did what she thought she needed to do for her roommate.
See, you should be a defense lawyer. And you could defend the craziest of the crazies of the crazy.
Yeah, because it takes crazy to defend crazy, let me tell you.
Okay, so we skip over, and a lot of that was just a recap of stuff we've already gone over.
Right. But this one had more to it, right?
This one had a little bit more. So public defender Jessica Lindsay Roberts told the court that Max had been the victim of sexual abuse and sexual trafficking throughout her life, according to the Daytona
maybe
Beach.
Sarasoli was trying to pimp her out, and she lost it.
That's it. We've solved it.
I know. That'd make anybody go crazy.
We need to, you know what? Dateline needs to come here and watch us do these podcasts.
I know, I'm telling you.
Solve all the world's problems. Her representative said that many people had betrayed her, and then her own mind betrayed her, which led to the killing. Circuit Judge Leah Case.
Those pesky minds.
Circuit Judge Leah Case cited the abuse when sentencing her, adding, "We just can't lose sight of the fact that she murdered somebody." Okay. She had been diagnosed as having both a schizoaffective disorder, bipolar type, and post-traumatic stress disorder. She's out of her head.
Right.
Now, how are you going to lock her up for 35 years? She's obviously, she doesn't know what's going on. But then what are you going to do? You're going to put her in a mental institution for probably the 35 years.
Well, that's probably where she needs to be.
Yeah.
I mean, if she has such, mental issues that she's killing people, I mean,
and then pouring Diet Mountain Dew.
she needs like more help than just putting her in a jail cell.
Okay. We hope you folks conveniently listening at home or in your car enjoyed that. If you have any questions for either Mikey or myself about today's episode or any other darn thing, you can email us at mr.robin@mrrobinshood.com or Mikey@mrrobinshood.com. Also, you can find us on Facebook at Mr. Robin's Hood Podcast. As always, you can also reach out to Mikey or me via Podophone at 580-827-0472. Maybe you just want to get something off your chest or you're feeling some butt pain because of something we said during the podcast. Give us a call.
Unless, of course, you are, Nicole Max. And
yeah. And you're breaking out of prison and coming to...
Yeah.
Yeah, call Mikey.
You don't want to call me.
Or if you're a distributor for Diet Mountain Dew, call Mikey.
I'll take all the Diet Mountain Dew. Bring it on.
Okay. You can leave a voicemail. Text us if you have a question, concern, complaint, compliment, suggestion, whatever. Just don't be a dick about it. One of the things we're hoping to do in 2025 is offer a podcast internship. If you'd like to work with a couple of seasoned podcasting pros,
seasoned and sane podcasting
give us
pros,
a call or email us. I think we're probably looking for someone pursuing a mass communications or broadcast journalism major. We won't be paying a salary, but we will offer a small monthly stipend. We'll also pay mileage to and from the compound. There are free drinks and food at least once a month when we record the episodes. We need help with maintaining the podcast schedule, which is becoming unwieldy.
Yeah, I'm having to help him with it. It's getting out of control.
Booking podcast guests, and possibly down the road, editing the recorded episodes and even running the board. So please give us a call or drop us an email if you're interested. In the meantime, tell all your friends to listen to this podcast as though their stinking lives depend upon it.
Or we'll sick Nicole Max on you.
Yeah.
And we'll find her.
Have her pour Diet Mountain Dew all over you.
Yeah, like torture you with it, pouring it down your mouth while you're strapped to one of these stupid chairs that's here.
As you're slowly bleeding out. That'd be great true crime.
Yes.
I tell you.
Yeah.
Okay. As always, you can stream or download episodes of Mr. Robin's Hood Podcast wherever you usually find that sort of nonsense. We're on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, the Podbean app, Apple Podcasts, Player FM, Listen Notes, and Podchaser. You can also stream them directly from our Podbean website at mrrobinshoodpodcast.podbean.com. And it's all free content there.
Yeah.
So we'll close by reminding everyone, as we always do, to
stay hungry, stay foolish, and most importantly, stay weird. Later.
You Diet Mountain Dew freak.
You freaking Diet Mountain Dewers.